How's your night going?
Could be better.
Most people don't go so easily.
How do you guys know each other?
We hunt together.
Okay.
They scream.
Ah!
They cry. They fight. I never understood it. Robbie, you have to leave.
What'd I do this time?
I thought maybe you'd stick it through rehab eventually.
What do you want, Robbie? I need help. Please, Gus. You're not getting your job back.
I think it's time for me to end it.
You're really not afraid?
No.
Okay, then.
How you been?
I'm sleeping on a vampire's couch.
Like an emotional vampire?
You were hallucinating. Just have a drink.
She's gonna suck the life right out of you.
You look like hell. When was the last time you fed? I think I'm gonna lay off for a while.
You can't lay off.
Then I guess I'll have to kick altogether. Maybe I'll become human again.
You can't change, Anna. You haven't fed and it's messing with your head.
She's not your responsibility.
She needs my help. Then kill him, or we will. Go away!
Hi, I'm currently dying, and I would like to schedule a consultation.
Sarah,
Hi there.
I'm sure you're familiar with the process. When you know you're going to die, you can have yourself cloned.
You have very clean skin. I like your shirt.
But life has thrown you a curveball. You're not dying anymore.
The duel to the death will be in approximately 1 year.
Wait, did you say duel to the death?
You can't have two of you walking around forever. That'd be ridiculous.
Do you want to live?
Yes?
I don't believe you.
I may be a size smaller than you. I'm going to kill her.
A properly trained human body is a weapon.
You're pretending to be me while I'm still alive?
Even if I can't be with her, I don't want to be with you.
Always use the gun if it's an option.
I find guns to be boring and overused.
If it's the difference between life and death, it's okay to be boring.
Your mental tricks aren't going to work. Taking over my life was the plan, not stealing it. This is my life. She's not going to take it from me. What are my chances?
0. Nothing is ever absolutely certain, though this most certainly is.
I really value your friendship. I'll miss that when you die. Speaking of which, any updates?
lips upon my I feel your lips. Your lips upon my face. You call me problem child, but I ain't got no problems I can see.
Tu viens m'aider? T'avais jamais vu avant. Je me suis fait une copine, je crois. Et moi, tu la faisais où ta cabane?
Dans les bois, juste derrière.
J'ai un secret. Enfin, c'est pas comme le mien. C'est le tien aussi. Viens. On parlait jamais de quand vous étiez enfant. C'est pas forcément des choses qu'on cherche à cacher, les secrets. C'est juste qu'on a personne à qui les dire. Je vous écoute.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh God. Oh boy.
Dad, I don't want to stop your flow, but can you pass the peel off?
Oh God.
That's butter. You know what? Butter's better.
You have 7 days to make your payment.
7?
It's gonna be okay, Bob. Happy, hopeful, kissy lips.
Please.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Louise, don't go down there. It's dangerous. Did you mean to wave your arms all over the place while falling into the hole? Because if so, you nailed it.
Yes, it all went great.
Is this the police? I'd like to report a thing happened.
What do we do? Ideas, go.
Ooh, what's this thing?
No.
I'm so nervous.
I know. Can you believe it?
Ta-da! Oh no!
This is getting awkward.
Son of a butt!
That feels nice.
I know.
Don't rub my sesame seeds off.
I won't, don't worry.
They're a cute couple.
I give him a year.
Okay, folks, welcome to speed dating.
What do you do for a living? What's he tall? Why can't you find a rich man to look after you? Hello, John.
Olive, hi.
You're too good for him. Let him go. You can't keep running away every time you have your heart broken.
I'm not running away. I'm going to find my dad's house.
Love it, yeah.
Tina's daughter is here. She won't stay long when she sees the house is in ruins. They obviously never heard.
Earthquake.
Sorry, there's no rooms.
He's alive.
My mother still has a sister here. She left the village a long time ago. There's no one here who can help you.
Why you don't go home? It's difficult for you here.
The village has given you evil eye.
Grinch does not agree with you.
Yeah, I've noticed. The entire village hates me and my family.
Don't leave. Don't let her win.
She's tougher than she looks.
She's looking for a good life. A good life, baby. It's a good, good life, all right.
In the history of mankind, has there ever been a more obvious truth than the statement, we are all going to die? A lifetime. How long is it supposed to last? Suffering is something that is passed on from one generation to the next, like flexibility, grace, or colorblindness.
How's the writing going?
Terrible. Do you think I've peaked? That I'm already on the downside of a largely forgettable career?
I see you haven't lost your flair for melodrama.
All for you, all right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yoli, your sister.
She tried to kill herself.
Mom showed me your suicide note. Thank you for putting me on it. You're welcome. I was like 2/3 down the list. It was like I was an afterthought. I just didn't want it to go to your head. Of course not. This wasn't a mistake. No. None of this strikes me as a cry for help.
At the hospital, she asked me if I'd Thomas Aquinas her, and she must have meant, will I forgive her? She planned it well.
I beg to differ. After all, she's still alive.
Yes, not like your father.
Will you take me to Switzerland? They have clinics there where dying is legal.
But are you thinking at all of the reasons to stay alive? Has it occurred to you that I also lost my father to suicide and I'm having a hard time getting over it? Maybe you're here for a reason, which is to be a sister to me. You don't understand that? I do understand. This is almost too much, Mom.
Almost.
Ours is essentially a tragic age, so we refuse to take it tragically. There is now no smooth road into the future. We've got to live, no matter how many skies have fallen.
I don't want to die alone. I don't want you to die at all.
Sleep a lot.
Why, Eric?
The dreams is.
Why?
My God, the dreams.
Why?
Rachel. This place. It's a far way out west.
Breathing space, Mr. Black. Just that, right? The old cottage. That's your home now.
It's just me and you, Baxter. It's just me and you.
Something's haunting you, Mr. Black. I can see it.
You'd always pull back to what you know. You can't help but follow your blood.
Baxter? Baxter!
What's going on?
Nothing that can't be remedied with a little honesty, son.
Who's there?
Likely the devil's child.
What have you done?
You're a bad omen, Mr. Black.
What have you done?
A curse in the very ground you walk on.
She was a selfish, ungodly whore, cast down into the fires of hell.
Wake up! What? Wake up!
What have you done?
これね、話しづらい事情っていうのがね、私たちにもあるんですけど。
It's not easy to speak about certain things.
アキコはね、私たちの長女なんです。
アキコ is our oldest.
で、あの人たちに脳性麻痺って言われたばって、ただね、それくらいは私たちにも分かりますよ。違うってことぐらいは。
They tried to tell us it was cerebral palsy, but we knew better.
大げな重か病気で生まれて
She remained sick.
ずっとそのまんまたい。
And she would never get better.
But then うちら強か縁でつながっとったの。
We are a strong family.
あんこは宝みたいね。
She is our treasure.
家にはね、6人子供がいるんですけど、みんなでアキコの面倒を一生懸命見てるんです。あの子がまあ食事をするのに毎日5時間かかりますから、そのおかげでこう家族の絆が深まってるというかね。あれですよ、会ってもらえれば分かりますから。アキコはもう本当に綺麗なね、女の子になってますから。私たち家族に注目してもらいたいわけじゃないんですよ。ただもう他にどうしようもなくてね。
Laisse-les jaser, maman. Bon, si tu savais ce qu'ils ont écrit en Angleterre, tu tomberais en épouvante. Écoute-moi, Guy Claude supporte bien son traitement. Notre bébé est bien accroché. Tout va bien. Non, là, moi, mon problème, c'est que je suis perdue. Ben, chez moi, à la maison. Je suis allée à la pool house chercher mes palmes et puis je suis remontée par un autre escalier. Ah ben là, super. Là, je reconnais la porte. Ah ben non. Bon, là, je viens de voir une cave à vin, là, et ben, je sais plus du tout où je suis.
I'm the bad man. Have been for a long time.
That's 3 people likely killed with the same weapon. What's that? Found them on the floor.
Your shooter's losing his mind.
Anything else I can do for you?
The room number again?
It's on the key holder.
Ah.
The retainer for your services is $10 million.
No.
Call the contract off. I don't hurt children, ever. Listen to me very carefully. The girl stays alive. You're answerable to me.
A 13-year-old been relocated to a group home.
Was I here last night?
Yes. What's wrong?
You sure?
Hugo thinks he's a pro settling scores.
Trafficking, Vincent Sierra.
I can't keep doing your job for you.
Who is this?
You're too slow to make them pay. What they did to children, they're not doing anything about it.
He's taking out the traffickers that we couldn't.
He's interfering with an international investigation.
You said he wasn't going to be a problem.
I've done crazy things.
Why don't you and I just have a talk? I know you're not well.
No time for that. If I'm dead, you'll never know the truth.
Stand down!
I want to believe that you're a good man, Vincent. If I can't finish this, you have to. But they have to be punished.
Which side of this do you really want to be on?
I want justice. We all have to die. What's important is what you do before you go.
They've opened the books on Flight 127.
No one wants to open that can of worms. Not after 8 years.
The hijackers had help from inside our station here in Vienna.
We need to find out if we had a mole.
All the Old Knives reminds me of spy films of old, and it's got intrigue and great twists and turns, and it's desperately romantic.
It's the story of 2 CIA operatives who are madly in love, and they deal with a case which for both of them is a devastating experience and ends their relationship.
8 years later, we meet them in Carmel. They're sitting down to meet. They haven't seen each other in 8 years after that tragedy. And what unfolds over the course of this dinner is the truth behind what happened.
Vic has me looking into Flight 127.
So this is an interview. I thought you were here to see if we still had that old spark.
This was something I'd never seen before. You know, a great spy story, essentially set in a restaurant, 2 people in a very intimate setting, interrogating each other, and every little gesture becomes so loaded.
Someone in our station betrayed us.
What about you?
They cleared me.
Really?
It's very much a hybrid in terms of its genre. It has this really beautiful romantic tone, and yet at the same time, there's all this danger because you know you're dealing with spycraft and espionage. We want to keep this quiet. We can't afford the embarrassment of a prosecution.
I think this will surprise you. Like the best kind of Hitchcock. Fingers are pointed all over the place.
Only 2 people had access to your office.
Are you accusing me?
I do think in the best spy fiction, they deal with existential questions about why we do what we do and why we lie. And you can have something that feels like just pure entertainment, but it's speaking to something much, much deeper. And I think we've succeeded with All the Old Knives.
This film is very much about the secrets of the past, the traumas of the past, the enemies you made, and how that comes back to haunt you.
It takes you on an emotional journey. We've kind of got our cards very close to our chest. We're playing this poker game, and yet behind that, there's this raging tumult of emotion.
What we had was real. Why did you run?
I think I preferred this being an interrogation.
Really what you're watching is the deep love affair of two people, this love affair that can never be. It's really a romance wrapped in a spy film, wrapped in a thriller.
So if it does turn out to be true, what do you want me to do?
I need to know the man I send can do what's necessary.
Let's go, Juno, to Ketchikan. Gets in at 11:30. And we play Thursday night in Sitka. And the two flight options are, one of them gets into Sitka at 6:30 p.m. and the other one gets into Sitka at 11:30 p.m. Then you leave Wednesday. We don't have ferry Wednesday. So you fly via float plane, which is pretty much impossible, so we're gonna have to figure something out. Southeast Alaska, the travel for basketball is nuts.
An away game is an away trip. It's not drive 2 hours, play, and come back that night.
If they're heading to some of the northern schools, they could be out a week. Kids are constantly on the road.
Travel is a whole different ballgame. When we went to Haines, we had a horrible float plane ride. There's two float planes, and I asked the pilot, "This isn't pretty rough to be flying?" He said, "Well, we'll try the first plane and see how it goes." So I remember it turned around and said, "JV team, first plane."
Down south, we play at, say, 6 o'clock, hop on a bus at 3:45, get warmed up, play, hop on a bus, go home, eat a late dinner, go to bed, get up the next day. I mean, that's basketball down south compared to up here.
You don't go home. You don't go to your own bed. You go to an air mattress, head to head with your players. And that just would never happen down south. It's insane.
I'll tell you what, the rude awakening year one, that first night's really hard to win. even if you're quite a bit better than the other team. Go time.